Michael changed the game because everyone tried to do the things that he did. He would drive down, dunk on people with their tongue wagging and all that stuff. What he became, the evolution, I mean, it was like, wow. When you have a guy with the kind of notoriety, the kind of popularity that Michael has, it's good for the whole entire league. You know, y'all keep calling it the double nickel game. He dropped 55, and you know, he made a move to get to the free throw line, and I thought he was going up for the shot, and I go to try to block the shot. He dishes it off to Bill Winnington. He dunks it. That game was the coming out party for him. You know, he showed the league, the world, that he was still great, and he went on to win 3 more championships. According to him, he retired for 2 years to give the rest of us an opportunity to try to win the title. And according to him, I didn't take advantage of it, so he had to come back to show the world that he's the man.
The great city of New York is our host today as we settle in for the action here in the home of the Knicks. Welcome, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Coach Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg. David Aldridge will join us from the sideline moments from now. Since Michael Jordan's return, the Bulls have a 2-2 record. And Mike, now they take on the challenge of facing the New York Knicks here in New York City.
Kev, lots of people wondering if MJ is back to 100%. You look at his stat line as of late, he's just below his career averages.
After only 4 games, Clark, it's probably fair to say Jordan is still getting up to speed.
And getting back into shape too, Kevin.
Yes.
You can't get your legs back overnight, particularly when the games are coming as fast as they are. You don't get a lot of practice or conditioning time. But as he gets into the swing of things, there's no question his numbers will come back too.
Boy, but this game could ignite him. Going over the starting lineups for the Bulls, it's B.J. Armstrong at the point. Then the dynamic duo of Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. Then it's Tony Kukoc at the 4. Down low, they've got Will Perdue. For the Knicks, they'll start off with Derek Harper and John Starks in the backcourt, with Anthony Bonner and Charles Oakley at the 3 and 4. And at center, Patrick Ewing.
It's going to be interesting to see how Jordan takes on this Knicks team. Will he try to outsmart New York, or is he ready to go toe-to-toe?
Here's Starks. It's good.
Zero fear in John Starks' game. He is always in attack mode, taking it inside without thinking twice about it.
Here's Jordan, and he banks in the layup. You know, Clark, big challenges historically have a way of bringing out the best in Michael Jordan.
And Kevin, I think that's exactly why this is a game people have circled on the schedule for a while. This atmosphere, taking on a rival on their home court, you know that gets the competitive juices of Michael Jordan stoked up.
Yep, that's what drives him. You're right.
Things had been going a little bumpy for the Knicks this season, but ever since New Year's Day, they've been playing great basketball and look pretty intimidating out there.
Yeah, I'd agree with that, Mike. Their record since the new year, a very impressive 31-11. I think that sends a clear message to other teams around the league that we're here and they have real playoff aspirations and potential.
Now, here's Ewing. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Offside Pippen. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
With all the different things Pippen can do, Scottie is one of the toughest matchups in the NBA.
The Bulls shooting their first free throws here for the night.
At the line, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Something we expect to see Chicago doing in this one, Clark. is trying to stop Starks from sinking three-pointers.
Yeah, because if he gets going from behind the arc and finds a rhythm, that could mean real trouble for the Bulls. So I think they'll try to run him off the line and keep him from knocking down threes all game long.
That'll be a chase to watch. He's perfect from the line this time.
I think what you most appreciate about Pippen, at least I do, is his versatility. I mean, he scores it, he rebounds, he passes, and he defends at a really high level.
Here is Bonner. Passes it to Harper. Now Ewing. Over Purdue. It's Ewing that time on the assist by Harper. Ewing's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Nice high percentage shot for New York. We might see them relying on those easier looks going forward. As a bigger and older squad, that's what they should be about.
A couple big names from New York have missed time this season with injuries, including Oakley. So, yeah, they try to not overwork themselves and go after simpler shots.
Another shot, and the basket by Purdue.
That is why Purdue is out there. Give this squad some energy.
Knicks on offense, trailing by 2. Down low, here's Ewing. And the shot goes in. Ewing's got his third basket of the night. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And they double up Jordan. Drains it from beyond the arc. Jordan's got 7.
Just 2 days ago, Jordan hit a buzzer beater to steal the win off the Atlanta Hawks. Not bad for only your 4th game back in the NBA.
You know, he also, Mike, was the leading scorer in that game as well, racking up 32 points. Chicago fans were very glad to see him show up like that in the clutch.
And the shot goes in. 8 points for him.
Boy, Ewing does a nice job anticipating shot trajectories, realizing how quick to position himself on that offensive glass.
Armstrong against Harper. Armstrong kicks to Jordan. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And you see Jordan wearing number 45 out there. The same number he was wearing on the baseball diamond. Not his usual 23.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, if he wanted to be 23 again, he'd have to pull it down from the rafters back home. He retired, so they retired his jersey. But it's still a little weird to see him wearing 45.
This locker room loves having Harper on their side. Derek is always looking to pass.
Unloads from 13. That misses off the backboard. New York trailing. Starts the pass to Harper.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Oakley. Looking for Ewing. He gets it there. Over Purdue. Ewing can't get it to go.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
You talk about a hostile crowd, Coach. These Knicks fans are going to be very vocal, it seems, all game long.
It's part of what makes Knicks home games so intimidating. Just being in this building can give teams nerve. And it could be a factor for the Bulls in this one if they let the crowd get under their skin.
Yep, Chicago with the ball. The Knicks making the shot. Armstrong kicks to Jordan. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
The Bulls snatching the lead here. They really want to make a statement in this game. Push aside the questions and doubters and say, we're back.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Coach. Adding a new player into the mix, even a great like Jordan, is going to create some disruption. It's just inevitable. I think they need to show everybody that the adjustment period is behind them.
And that one, good. And that's 10 points for Patrick Ewing.
And, you know, once again, the lead changes. It has been a tug of war all game long.
And it's a shame one of these teams will lose tonight. Both have played their hearts out.
Now, here's Pippen. Jordan outside. 5 on the clock. Starks having a rough go against Jordan so far.
And Jordan understands when to shoot from deep. His shot selection is really fantastic.
The pass to Ewing. Over Purdue, and again it's New York.
Bulls struggling against Ewing. He's had a nice performance so far.
Starks against Jordan. Kicks to Armstrong. Back to Jordan. Lets the three fly. Hits the three-point bomb. Jordan's got 17. Michael Jordan getting it done for Chicago. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Welcome back, everyone, to New York City, where the Chicago Bulls are taking on the New York Knicks. And our second quarter is getting going here. The Bulls leading by 3.
The atmosphere in this building right now is fantastic as we go into the second quarter. This New York crowd is making noise and letting their Knicks know they've got their back.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Longley is out there with Blunt. Then there's Pippen. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Armstrong in at the point. Here's Starks. Following the basket by Michael Jordan. Davis against Pippen. Pass to Harper. Here's Ewing. Shoots over Longley. Ewing can't get it to go. The energy of these New York home games, Clark, it is one of a kind.
Well, it's a special place. The fans really know the game and love it. And this is what basketball is all about to me. Two great teams going at it while the fans are being heard loud and clear.
Yeah, they know the game so well. You're so right. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Throw good, Jordan. Well, Clark, in the first quarter, Starks didn't seem to give Michael Jordan too much trouble.
No, he certainly didn't, Kevin, and that's a credit to Michael Jordan. I think Starks didn't expect Jordan to be as sharp as he was. He's going to have to turn it up defensively if he's going to disrupt MJ.
Really amp it up, you're right. That one good for 2. 14 points for Patrick Ewing.
This is why Ewing's teammates feed him down low there. They know how lethal he is inside.
Back to Jordan. He kicks it to Armstrong. The tray. It's rebounded by New York. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And here's Harper from the arc. It's hauled in by Longley. Bulls leading by 6. Pippen, the pass to Armstrong. Pippen with it. Shot clock at 5. Lots of room. And he drops that one in. Pippen's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bulls.
You know, looking at this Knicks team, this is the first time they've really been at full strength this season. Injuries really took its toll on them.
Now, here's Ewing. 14 points for him.
They got a great look. Close in. Sometimes the ball just doesn't go through the hoop.
Pippen kicks to Armstrong. Outside, Jordan. Over Starks. Almost, but it rolls out. Coach, now that injuries are hopefully behind them, is it smooth sailing for these Knicks?
Well, now they have to get used to these new lineups fast because the postseason is not a place to be figuring things out. So hopefully they click in the next few games.
They're going to have to. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
For New York, Hubert Davis at the line, 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. The Knicks making a switch here. Anthony's checked in, and Chicago also making a switch. Wennington's checked in. He hits both from the stripe.
It makes you feel a little nostalgic to see Michael Jordan back in New York, a place where he's been a part of some heated and iconic games against the Knicks.
Here's Blunt. Jordan outside. The 19-foot shot, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Jordan's got 7 points here in this quarter. Clark, this is Jordan's 5th game back with the Bulls, but it still feels like he's in the middle of his return.
Kevin, I agree with you. The return tour, not quite over yet, but seeing him here on the Knicks' home turf again, it's almost like he never left.
Yeah, thank goodness he is back.
Yes.
Here's Jordan. Patrick Ewing picking up that last basket. Bucket is good. Jordan's got 26.
One thing that hasn't suffered with Jordan since his leave of absence is efficiency from the free throw line. He enters this game having only missed 5 of about 30 total attempts. That's pretty good.
Jordan's free throw shooting has always been a hallmark of his game, averaging around 84% on shots from the stripe. That muscle memory clearly serving him well.
Here's Ewing. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
More than pulling his weight offensively. I mean, he's ready and willing to step up when called upon.
And they'll need him to continue filling it up if they want to take control.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge. David, what do you have?
Thanks, Kevin. Now, since Jordan's big return, Chicago is just 2-2. From what I'm overhearing in the huddle, they think this could be a big night. Guys?
Wouldn't that be something, David? Thanks for that. Mike, sounds like the Bulls have a lot of good energy right now.
A win here would certainly be a statement. It would also help show people that MJ is back.
Yeah.
And that these Bulls mean business.
Big time, you're right. Count it, good.
Jordan often gets his hoops off the dribble, but he also is capable as a catch-and-shoot guy.
Anthony taking his time here. Passes it to Smith. The feed to Ewing. 1:12 left in the second quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The 7-footer Ewing uses all that size and strength to draw the foul inside.
This is his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So for the Knicks, Oakley's checked in for Smith. And it's Bonner in for Hubert Davis. Chicago also making some changes. Purdue is checked in for Wennington. And it's Kukoc in for Blunt. Both free throws good from Ewing.
A double-double nightly threat. Ewing understands how much this team leans on him.
And they double up Jordan. Kukoc pass to Pippen. Lets it go from deep. And a great assist by Kukoc as that one goes in. Pippen's got the lead up to 9 now for Chicago. Pass to Starks. Looking for Ewing. He gets it there. Banked in off the glass. That's now 22 points for Patrick Ewing.
Man, what a shot from Ewing. Fought through the contact to knock it home.
Purdue in the post. He's against Ewing. Purdue, no luck.
And the defense was ready for that. They know he's a threat at the rim and swarmed him on that layup.
Anthony, the pass to Ewing. From down in the low post, it goes. Now just a 5-point Bulls lead. The two opposing stars in this game, Mike, are more or less neck and neck in terms of their scoring tonight.
Well, Kevin, you know, Jordan and Ewing have very different styles. They get their points in different ways, but they can both do a lot of damage on the offensive end.
A lot of damage.
Got to give Jordan credit there. I mean, he's got a knack for making tough shots in the paint.
And here's Anthony from the arc. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Chicago heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We've got more in store for you right after this. Welcome back to the second half of tonight's game. It's springtime in New York as the Knicks are hosting the Bulls. Welcome back, everyone, to New York, with the Knicks taking on a head-to-head battle with the Chicago Bulls. It's been another memorable Knicks home game so far. The Bulls leading by 7.
How great is it to see Michael Jordan back in his Bulls uniform? I mean, this is a team he's led to some incredible highs. And you can already see guys feeding off his energy, his talent, and his competitive spirit.
Let's hear from David Aldridge. David, what do you have for us?
Thanks, guys. With his performance tonight, Michael Jordan is on track to break a record, his own. MJ currently holds the record for most points scored by an opponent against the Knicks in New York. And that's 50 points, which he racked up way back in 1986. So this could be another historic night for Jordan in Gotham. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, Mike, wouldn't that be something if Jordan can pull it off?
And the funny thing is, this makes it hard not to root for him a little, because it would be special to get to see him pull it off.
It'd be a lot of fun. We've got Bonner. Oakley is out there with Ewing. Then there's Harper, and it's Starks in its shooting guard. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Brad Nelson. Now, here's Jordan. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. And that one, good. Jordan's got 5 points in the quarter. And since his return to Chicago, Jordan has remarked, Mike, that he sees this as Pippen's team now. What do you think?
And that speaks to the respect Jordan has for Pippen. Scotty did a great job leading this team while Michael was away, but I know everyone is glad to have him back.
Including you and I.
Yes, indeed.
Ewing can't hit. The Bulls leading by 12. Bulls seem to be doing everything, Mike, they can to silence this New York crowd.
Yeah, if these fans are bothering them, they're doing a great job hiding it. And nothing shuts up a crowd like the opposing team having control of the game.
And they've got control right now. Bangs home the trifecta.
Playing well on both ends of the floor, stifling defense and dangerous O. That's a heck of a combo.
That's what has built this lead.
Now, here is Starks. Some nice passing by New York here. Shot to stop the run, and Ewing slams it in.
This is the kind of passing you love seeing. Bonner whipping it to the open man.
Here's Armstrong, still looking for his first bucket in this one. To the paint. Here's Jordan, and he finishes nicely on the layup. 40 points for Jordan.
Tremendous strength there from Jordan. Knows he's going to get hacked inside, finishes through it.
They need to find a high percentage shot, Clark, to regain some of that confidence.
I think they've gone too long without seeing one go down, and that begins to mess with your psyche.
Now, here's Ewing. He's got 26, 6 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Good on the three-point shot.
You know, I gotta say, Michael Jordan has looked good since making his return to the league. Generally speaking, we just weren't really sure what we could expect from him.
Here's Jordan. He has 40. And they double up Jordan over to the wing. For the 3. And Bonner pulls it down. You know, Clark, Jordan has had to get back up to speed since returning to the NBA.
No doubt about it. Only 7 for 28 from the floor in his first game back. Clearly some rust there, and it ended up being a loss, but he's bounced back and is looking more and more like the MJ we remember now.
Well said. Right side, Jordan. We all know the scoring record for this building, and Jordan is flirting with it right now.
This is why so many love watching Jordan play. Such an explosive dunker.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And a new group in for the Knicks. Williams is checked in for Ewing. Smith comes in for Charles Oakley. Davis is checked in for Bonner. And Anthony subbed in for John Starks. Longley's checked in for the Bulls. Here's Smith. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Shot's good by Anthony.
These are two teams we've seen clash many times, including when the Knicks defeated the Bulls in last year's playoffs. Fiercely competitive series.
Well, they have been raining threes here in the second half.
And when a team is locked in like this from outside, they become hard to beat.
Now here's Anthony with his first shot attempt, and again it's New York. Last season the Knicks were able to overcome Chicago in the playoffs, Clark, and this year could be a lot different with Michael Jordan back.
Well, I understand the sentiment. We'll just have to wait and see on that one, though. But really, every time they meet, these two teams bring playoff intensity, and that's what makes it the rivalry that it is.
What a great rivalry indeed. Here's Harper, following the basket by Michael Jordan. Here's Smith. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Smith's got 4 points in the quarter.
Using his height advantage there, feels like nobody can block him from this spot.
You like seeing guys use their physical advantages like this. Great shot.
Now here's Jordan. Armstrong passes to Pippen. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You know, there are occasions when contact doesn't affect the shot. That sure did.
Easy call for the refs.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Pippen. 54 seconds left to play in the third. And it's Michael Jordan, coach, who has looked firmly in control in the back half of this game.
Meanwhile, Ewing has kind of been diminished out there. Not much of a contest right now between these two stars.
Harper dishes to Smith. Shot clock at 6. And here's Davis for 3. Kukoc grabs the miss. Chicago leading by 18. Wow, just one more point for Jordan to tie the record in this building.
That's Armstrong playing his main role, distributor.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Shot's good by Anthony.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Armstrong kicks to Jordan. The pass to Armstrong. Jordan deciding where to go with it. Shoots over Harper. No good from Jordan.
Boy, that's a squandered opportunity there.
One he'd like to have back for sure.
And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for Chicago. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. And we'll be right back after this. Welcome, everyone, for the fourth quarter here in New York. It's been a great game here today so far, with the Knicks going up against the Bulls, with all eyes on the returning Michael Jordan.
As we get into the home stretch here, the question of whether or not Jordan has his legs back is a little more important.
Here's Smith. Plays it up and banks it in.
Terrific effort from him, really all night. Yet despite his supreme marksmanship, they're still operating at a deficit.
On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. They've got Jordan. Pippen is out there with Kukoc. Then there's Longley. And it's Kerr in at the 1. Jordan breaking his own record and setting a new one here in the Big Apple.
Jordan has taken all of the O2 oxygen out of the building right now, and the Knicks home court advantage as well.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. But Clark, in a competitive game, Jordan might just have to tough it out on the floor.
You know, some guys think the only way to get in real basketball shape is to play the games, and I'm in that camp. And certainly if that's true, then Jordan probably wants to get as much action as he can since he's looking to get playoff ready.
And I know he cannot wait. That's good from Ewing. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Coach, you know, the Bulls really did a solid job chasing Starks off the perimeter in this game.
Terrific defensive pressure to limit his output from range. Chicago knew that was part of Starks' game that they wanted to target, and they managed to shut it down effectively.
You bet they did. Here's Smith, and the dunk by Smith.
Take a look at how smart Harper is with the ball, making sure he's setting up his guy, not just moving it around.
Jordan against Starks, and they double up Jordan. Pass to Kerr. Pippen outside. Kerr dishes to Jordan. Shoots over. The record continues to climb for Michael Jordan.
That's a heads-up play by Kerr, finding the open man and getting him the ball on time and on target. Well done.
New York takes timeout. Michael Jordan really making a difference here.
So it's back to the drawing board for this defense. Dude is lighting them up.
Kerr against Harper. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Here's Ewing. And Patrick Ewing with the slam. This has been a stellar offensive game, Mike, for Michael Jordan.
Especially when you consider the setting. He's sticking it to the Knicks here at home. That's a great way to let the whole world know I'm really back.
I love the way you said he's sticking it to the Knicks. 55 points for Michael Jordan tonight. The double nickel for MJ. What a performance. Harper the pass to Starks. Here is Bonner, defended by Pippen. To the middle. Here's Ewing. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And that's now 33 points for Patrick Ewing.
You can tell Ewing isn't afraid to shoulder the load out there. He tries to do it all for his team on the offensive end.
Gets it to go. That one good from Kerr.
Nothing wrong with the mid-range J to keep padding to the lead.
And they gave him a bit too much space on that chance. Need to tighten up the D.
Coach, the Knicks' legendary home court advantage not seeming like such a factor right now.
No, it is not. The Bulls have shaken off the boos and jeers, and now they're looking to send these fans home disappointed.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Pippen, the pass to Kukoc. Back to Pippen. Pass to Jordan. 4 on the shot clock. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Takes it inside. Ewing kicks to Starks. The shot, no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And then slammed in by Jordan.
They're doing absolutely everything they can to close the book on this one.
Yeah, the time on the clock and the numbers on the scoreboard are all in their favor right now.
Starks against Jordan. Pass to Ewing and stolen by Longley. Pippen, the pass to Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
I love the floor awareness from Pippen, understanding when the defense is overcommitted. Kerr
against Harper. There's 1:26 left in the fourth, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. A different look for New York. Williams, he's checked in for Ewing. Davis comes in for Starks, and Anthony subbed in for Harper. The Bulls also changing it up. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Blunt comes in for Tony Kukoc, and Bushler subbed in for Scottie Pippen. Jordan kicks to Kerr. Here's Wennington. He's guarded by Williams. Fades, and Bonner pulls it down. Knicks trail by 19. Anthony on the wing, launches it. The putback, and Williams is right there.
Nice job to guide that miss back in with a deft little touch.
And what about the timing, Clark? He showed to be right where he needed to be at the right time.
That's a lot harder than he made it look. Great tip-in.
Clearly, he got it, no doubt.
Good job by the officials.
Yes.
We are giving credit to the officials.
At the line, 2 shots.
The first one falls.
When you talk about Steve Kerr, the first thing that comes up is his shooting. But Kerr is also one tough customer.
And Kerr drops both of them. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the New York Knicks. 19-point game. There's the pass to Smith over Blunt. Chicago grabs the miss.
What, Steve?
Now Kerr. Pass to Wennington. 32 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Count that one.
How about the touch on Wennington's mid-range jumper? The big fella's got a nice stroke, y'all.
Outside, Davis trying to find Smith. He's got it now. The fadeaway, and that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The clock now can just run out for the Bulls. Here's Bushler, covered by Anthony. From deep, Jordan. No good that time. And so, Mike, the Bulls come out a winner here tonight. A big victory for them against the Knicks.
And a triumphant return to New York City for Michael Jordan. Just a regular season contest, but having MJ back in the building certainly made this one feel special.
Clark, do you think this registers as an especially tough loss for the Knicks?
No question about it, Kevin. Always hard to lose a game at home, but you got to put it behind you. I know they're thinking ahead, and they'll look to handle business next time out.
Yeah, they think they're going to rebound, I'm sure. For our reporter, David Aldridge, along with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's game. So long.